ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Reed. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Odom. He runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive, but at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Past the 45. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back to pass. It's Reed. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Trying to find room. It's Frazier. He's got the first and still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they get set now to try with BAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. The offense set up with a great chance to score here. First and goal on that kickoff return. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal. He decides to keep it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Receiver makes the grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to throw. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Well, this is what everybody wants to see. A wide receiver and a corner, one-on-one. Here it's the corner route. Both of them have a shot to come up with it, but it's the receiver that fights for the ball and comes up with it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. Crosses the 10-yard line. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Dogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Murphy. The pass rush closing in. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years. And it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing for his running back. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Georgia. Pick 6 could be a game changer. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The shotgun run call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Caught near the sticks. It's strong. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Grab made by the tight end. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Caught quickly. Brought down at the 3. after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And it's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Reed. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal, 7.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Price. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets loose. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. It's Murphy. The receiver grabs it. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Great patience here by the quarterback on this angle route. I think the linebackers had great depth. It looked like an easy completion. Unfortunately, the running back just drops the football and misses out on a big gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him.
It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
In the red area, it's Frazier. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Dogs. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, a conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. To the air, it's Reed. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped in. He would have had a huge gain to his eye off the ball.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Notre Dame looking to convert on fourth down here. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's strong. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Punt over the middle. It's strong. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Wide open downfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Throws it to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you've got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And now the handoff. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Bringing pressure. Pass complete on a crosser. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. Short connection to the tight end here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Hard running there for the tackle. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. Offense comes up to the line. We might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense really clicking. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. You know, the defense, they've had the entire 1st half, halftime to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. On this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll give it to the back. Take it now, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Testing the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Odom. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, they're going to throw the football. Locates the tight end, it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Tailback with another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. To throw, it's Murphy. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Defense is coming after him.
That's how you get after a quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Moves out of the pocket. Looking right. This one caught.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The receiver makes the catch. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
To throw, it's Murphy. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Irish. The quarterback takes it in himself. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He could go. Across midfield. The 30. The 20. The 10. Hurdling up and over.
Oh, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught for a 2-point conversion. So the lead is now 3 here in the final stages. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. drive now from the 25. The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Dropping back, it's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Grab by the receiver. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship, and they keep the football and secure the win. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's always especially